Nick, explain what happened after the Jake Shields fight.
I don't know what happened. That's what I'm saying. It appeared out of nowhere. It's like he popped up underneath the banner that everybody was holding up behind Jake. So I'm like, all I know is I'm in a giant grappling, people hitting me. I get a giant knot on the back of my head right now. So that's all I know. But I apologize. You know.
At the turn of the century, MMA was viewed as a barbaric blood sport. After almost 10 years, different states had legalized the sport, and major networks were finally taking a chance and broadcasting events, until the Diaz brothers showed up. When the UFC's parent company, Zuffa, purchased the MMA promotion Strikeforce in 2011, the UFC absorbed a large part of their roster, including future stars like Daniel Cormier, Ronda Rousey, and Nick Diaz. Although the Diaz brothers built their name through fighting, it's their attitude outside of the cage that turned them into superstars. Today, Nick and Nate aren't actively fighting and spend most of their time smoking weed and sharpening their tools in California. In 2010, the Diaz brothers were fresh-faced, with Nate in the UFC and Nick a champion with Strikeforce. In April, the brothers made the trip to Nashville to support their friend and teammate Jake Shields, who was competing for the Strikeforce middleweight championship. Jake would pull off an upset victory after a long 5 rounds against Dan Henderson. During his post-fight interview, while paying respects to Dan Henderson, Shields' former opponent Mayhem Miller stormed into the ring and demanded a rematch. Seeing Miller in the cage, Shields' teammate Gilbert Melendez shoved him out of the way. And then Nick Diaz threw the first punch.
What's up? Where's my rematch, buddy?
Wow. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Not.
I'm only bet on him. That's my only concern.
What the?
It's my only concern.
Yeah. My God.
All right. Sometimes these things happen in MMA. A lot of testosterone in the cage. Gentlemen, we're on national television. Gentlemen, we're in national television.
As Nate dragged everyone off Nick, Henderson's team and security were able to get everything under control. CBS was not happy and cancelled their deal with Strikeforce. It would take over a year before MMA was broadcast on television, when Fox signed a deal with the UFC in 2011. When I first heard this story a few months ago, I knew I wanted to share it with you guys. The Diaz brothers pop up everywhere. Just yesterday, Nate slapped Dylan Dennis. Thank you guys for all the love on the Alex Pereira documentary. If you haven't, make sure to check that out. I hope you enjoyed this recap style video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this in the future.